In the early 90s, a group of scientists from Arizona created an experiment to see what an environment would be like if it had everything needed to survive in it. They noticed that their trees grew rapidly compared to those outside, but they kept falling over before getting very tall. Scientists considered the environment to be nearly perfect, so naturally, they wondered what could possibly be the cause for the trees to fall over. They discovered they were missing wind. Trees need stress to build structural strength. Just like trees, we too need obstacles to build resilience. This is a powerful reminder that challenges are necessary for growth and ultimately lead us to become our most capable selves. The class of 2026 has always embraced this truth, and you will find that in our history. We are the same class that started high school with Super Typhoon U2, the strongest storm on record to ever hit the Northern Mariana Islands. Our homes were destroyed, schools were damaged, and for 6 months, the islands faced a difficult recovery process. Just as we recovered from Super Typhoon U2, the COVID-19 pandemic happened. Many of our classes moved online, and we slowly started to forget what everyone looked like behind those masks. When we thought we'd go to college and finally make it out unscathed, guess what? Super Typhoon Sinlaku came just before our original graduation date. Man, we didn't even get to use the Pro Union. NMC is about to build a whole new campus without us. Well, I'm sure we're all used to the campus upgrades only happening after we leave. Even though we might miss out on the shiny new buildings, we sure did make many memories with what we had of our tents. Our classroom tents, while not actual buildings, gave us space to learn and grow. Mango Terrace, where all the fun student events happened. Fun because of the free food. Can we say thank you, Project Proa? The library, our sanctuary for last-minute cramming before entering class. The vending machine, everyone's constant source of joy. Except, of course, for when your snacks get stuck. We live on an island where resources are limited, but we make the most of what we have. There are many of us here that will venture off island for new and deeper experiences. There are also many of us that will find those experiences here and choose to stay. Before we graduate, we must never forget where we come from, who we stand for, and all of what we represent, as these are what makes us absolutely unique. We come from islands steeped in resilience and strength. We stand together for our families, friends, and the community. I know many students in the audience today that as soon as they were able to, they did not hesitate to volunteer and help those in immediate need following the typhoon's destruction. We represent what it truly means to be the proas of our current timeline. As our very own president, Dr. Galvin de Leon Guerrero, shared with us times before, the proa was an extraordinary nautical invention, one that sailed 2 to 3 times faster than the best European ships of its era. Though we may live on tiny islands, our island's legacy has equipped us with gifts that can truly astound the world. My dad always told me that our past experiences, no matter what it may be, gives us the strength to stand today. Growing up in the Philippines under such poor conditions, he faced many, many life struggles. He taught me that it is a privilege to have food on the table and to have a roof over your head. Most importantly, that it is a privilege to have an education. Through him, I learned that when opportunities come our way, we must first be grateful, then do our very best. We have gained so much strength from continuing to pursue an education despite the many external factors that have made the years difficult. And remember that before you leave today. Remember what we've survived. Super Typhoon Sinlaku and Bavi left our islands destroyed. People lost their homes. Our jungles were stripped bare. Nevertheless, during our recovery, flame trees painted our entire islands a beautiful red just days after devastation. They were bigger, brighter than they have ever been, as if the most devastating storms of the year did not pass through us. These flame trees aren't native to the Sinamay. They traveled far across the ocean, endangered from its original habitat, yet here they are today, thriving in their new home where people learned to value its uniqueness. Today, they stand as a testament to our resilience. I have just a couple seconds left before Miss Monique kicks me out of stage. So I'd like to give a special thank you to the students, professors, parents, and staff for making these 4 amazing years everything that they were. To my mom, Kalasahan Takao, thank you for teaching me everything I know. To my dad, Kaluguran Daka, thank you for always supporting me. To the class of 2026, congratulations! It has been a pleasure studying alongside all of you. We will leave today not just with our degrees, but with roots that run deep. Anchored by our resilience, we will remain unshaken and ready to bloom, much like the flame trees planting hope around the world where it was once thought to be lost. Thank you.